Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you first of all for everyone who watched my previous video. I had a request from my cousin to do a very basic makeup look, so that's what I'm going to do for you guys today. So let's go ahead. I have music on in the background. I hope you can hear it, because I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay, so I will tell you guys literally everything that I am doing from start to finish. So first, I'm going to put up my crazy hair. It's not gonna stay up for very long. Okay. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm still so tired. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make this tighter. Can't even see it. I look like a boy. Whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. So I showed you guys this in my other video. I was using the Tatcha one at the time, but I finished all of that, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And this is just like a really nice, like watery, like consistency. It's really good. I've been using this moisturizer for a very long time now, so I have gotten very used to it. Okay, so you're all nice and moisturized. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my foundation. Again, I'm using the Healthy Mix by Bourjois. It's from Shoppers Drug Mart. You can get it at any one of the beauty boutiques. It's really good. I like it. So I'm gonna take my sponge. I also got this from Shoppers Drug Mart. I mentioned that in my other video. It's like a 2 for $8 thing. It's like a beauty blender, but it's flat. I wet it before I use it initially, and it turns it into like a more spongy feel, but I don't wet it before every use. I don't know if some people do that, but I choose not to. So you're gonna take your foundation and just spread it evenly across your face, and with the beauty blender or beauty pads like this, you're gonna do a dabbing motion. So I know some people they will rub. I used to rub, I'm not gonna lie, but that's not the effect that you get when you use a beauty blender. So you're using a beauty blender in order to specifically dab your face with it, because that's what it's meant for. If you want to do like a rubbing motion or something like of that sorts, then you would use a makeup brush, like a foundation brush. You're gonna go ahead and just dab until it's spread out evenly along your face. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same one I used last time, the age eraser one, the instant age eraser. So you're gonna take this, and it's a multi-use concealer in the shade Light. Again, I don't know why I didn't get Fair, because you want to brighten the under your eyes, not make it darker, but it's been working well for me. So you're gonna take this and you're just gonna go ahead, and I dab it. So it's a twisty one. So you twist it and then it comes out into this poof, and then I just dab it where I want it. So I'm gonna get under my eyes. I'm gonna stretch it down a little. As you saw from my last video, I go a little crazy. And then I'm gonna take it, and after I do the areas that I normally do, which is like this and like this, I'm gonna go ahead and check out any blemishes I might have, and I'm going to kind of correct them. So I'm gonna take it, dab it, and like twist it, and it leaves like a little dot in that particular area that I'm looking to cover a little bit more. Okay, so now you're gonna look like this. And just again with the beauty blender, I use the same side. You can use the other side if you prefer not to get your colors what's it called? Okay, you know what I mean. And then you're gonna go ahead, and again you're gonna dab in the areas that you have the concealer and spread it in. And then when you're doing your under eye, I won't put it on my eyelid, but I will put it where my brow bone starts, but not specifically with the concealer stick. I'll just take whatever excess I have from the bottom and then put that where my brow bone is. Brow bone. And then I'll just dab in the areas that I'm correcting. And over here. And you're just gonna dab, dab, dab until it is all properly concealed in your skin. Okay. We are good. Okay. This is what it's gonna look like. So now you have your base done. That's basically your base. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna lock in your base. And in order to do that, you're gonna get a setting powder. So some people prefer pressed powder. I prefer loose powder. So this is my Peach Perfect. It's the Too Faced. You guys can see it in here. It's a loose powder. It's really, really nice. It smells delicious. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna open that up. I take it and I put a little bit into my lid just so that I'm not using too much of it. Last time I put way too much. You only really need a tiny bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Only a tiny bit. You don't need too much. I mean, the more the merrier, but you don't want to take it on your face again. It's not necessary. So you're gonna grab a poofy brush like this. This is RT201. I got this in a set and I got it from Ulta. I'm sure you can get it like in Canada, and you can get brushes like this. Morphe has good ones. Sephora brand even has good ones, and they're like not super expensive. So it's just like a very loose brush, as you can see from the bristles. It's not very tight, it's not very compact. So you pick up some of your setting powder like that, and you're just gonna put it like on your entire eye area, because I mentioned last time my eyelids crease a lot, and then I find that the makeup gets stuck kind of in that crease, and then throughout the day I'll like have a crease where my eyelid is, and it's very unnecessary. You don't need that. So you're gonna go ahead and do that to both of your eyes. So you're not gonna press hard, you're just gonna loosely place it on your face. You won't even see it because it's so light. That's why I like it so much. And then I'll go ahead and add a little bit of extra underneath my eyes. And then I'll go ahead and I'll get a lot of it. I'm not gonna lie, like a good amount of it. You can't see it because I spread it out, but I'm gonna put that on my forehead. So you're gonna want to target whichever areas you find get oily the fastest and the most throughout the day, because the setting powder will really lock in your foundation, and it'll help you for when you think you're gonna be oily. I get really oily on my forehead, I find, and I want to say my chin sometimes, but that's like a very rare occasion. It's mostly my forehead. Sorry, I had to check. Yeah. Okay. So then you're done with that. Okay. Wonderful. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with my eyebrows. So this is really good stuff, especially if you're a beginner and you don't necessarily know how to draw on your eyebrows or fill them in adequately. This is really, really good. It's the Benefit Gimme Brow. And it's in like, you can get this, you don't have to get the Benefit one. I know they have this, many different brands have this stuff. It's like a gel, and it comes on like a little spoolie, and you just literally like follow your eyebrows and just put it on your eyebrows. It gives it a fuller look, it gives it a more natural look. It'll just fill in any like little parts, like you know how my arch isn't super filled over here, it'll just fill that in for me, make it look a little darker. It's honestly really good, and it's stuff I would definitely recommend you get if you're a beginner when it comes to makeup or even just your eyebrows. So I'm gonna get some of this. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush it on my eyebrows in the direction that they go naturally. And you can see it looks darker and it looks fuller. Okay. And then I'll also go in the front and I'll brush it upwards to give a straighter line, because over here I don't have that. My eyebrows are very like curved almost, and I prefer to have a straight line look. So you can play around. It's all up to you and your comfortability. If not, you just brush it on the way your eyebrows go, and there you go. Your eyebrows are done. So you can definitely see the difference between that one and that one. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll fast forward because you already saw what I did. Okay. So this is going to be your finished product. I like my eyebrows darker than my actual hair. I know it looks funny right now, but once I have the rest of my face done, it won't look so funny. This is your finished product. And I'm going to go ahead and do a 5-second squeeze on each of my eyes. Again, I don't like to do too much of this because I heard it's really not good for your eyelashes. So you want to go right down. You can already see, like before you couldn't see I had eyelashes, now you can see it. But that's because I went really close to the base and then proceeded to clamp them. So I'm done doing that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mini. This is my favorite mascara, to be honest. It has been for a very long time now. I'm the type of person where I don't really venture from things when I like them. So if I like something, I'm gonna stick with it. And I mean, I think most people are like that. So you basically just have to just do you. Oh my god, some weird shit happened to my eyebrows. I'm gonna brush it. If your eyebrows do weird things, just brush them. Okay, so yeah, if you like stuff, just stick to it. If you like to venture and try new things, do it too. Of course I do too, because that's how I find new products, obviously. So you're gonna go ahead. I like this because the bristles on this brush are very hourglass shaped. It's very nice. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start at the very bottom and just blink. So this is the easiest technique to do. You go to the root and you blink. And you're just going to continuously blink until you have the desired amount, the desired look. Sometimes you're going to get it on your eyelid. That's okay. And you're just going to go ahead and you're going to get every inch of your eyelashes. So if that's what you like, you're going to keep it like that. If you want to add a little bit more, you go ahead and add a little bit more. What I would recommend though, however, is don't wait until they dry and then start applying more. It gives it a more clumpy look. It doesn't separate your eyelashes the way you would want them to look. A lot of people do that, and I think that's where they mess up. I wouldn't recommend doing it. So there you go. This eye is obviously done. This one is not. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye. I'll fast forward it. Okay. So personally, I don't like to use this one for my bottom lashes. I do like to do my bottom lashes, but not with the Better Than Sex. When I do my bottom lashes, I take my Kush by Milk and I'll go ahead and put this on my lower lash, but I'll show you guys that in a second. So again, if you're happy with this, you stop at this. This is a basic look. This is how I go to work sometimes. If I don't feel like doing anything, if I'm in a rush, it'll take me maybe 10 minutes, not even, to put on this look. Okay, so you can be good from here. If you want to go above and beyond, you want to try a little bit more, you want to, you know, experiment things, then you can continue watching and you can follow along with what I do. So this is my finished product. From what I would do from here is, before I put my lower mascara on, I'll take my Sweet Peach by Too Faced. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a brush that's like this. I would consider this my eyebrow brush, but you could use it for liners. You can see I beat the shit out of it. And I'm gonna go in with this dark brown right over here. So this is like a brown color. I'll move it into you guys. You can get anywhere. You can get it out of any palette. You can get it at like the dollar store. I wouldn't recommend using dollar store makeup, but you can get it anywhere. So it's called Charmed, I'm sure, and I'll show you the color. It's like an eyebrow color. I would use this to fill in my eyebrows, honestly. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna go in on my lower lash line. So very, very close to the bottom. And I won't put too much. I won't smudge it out. It's literally staying on my lower lash line. Not my waterline, my lower lash line. And I'll just go ahead and I'll do that. This is a very small thing, but I find that you can definitely see the difference between both of my eyes. And once you put on the mascara, you'll see it's a better effect. So you know what? I'll actually show you guys, because you can do it both ways. So you see I did it on this one. I didn't do it on this one. I'm going to go in with my milk. I'm going to apply my mascara. I think I grabbed the empty tube. I believe this is the empty one. We're gonna throw this out. I'm prepared. So, sorry, can't really see myself. This is what it's gonna look like once you do that. So it looks cute, right? And then I'll go ahead and I'll also put it on the one where I didn't do anything. And I think that for me, the whole purpose of underlining the bottom of your lashes is just to make it look like they're more together instead of separated. So you can do it either way. This way, this way. It's whichever you prefer. I prefer it like this. So this is what that looks like, finished product. And again, you can stop here. This is a finished look. You don't need to do anything else. It's not necessary, but it's up to you again. So I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to show you guys full finish, what I would do. And if you want to follow along, follow along. If you don't. It's up to you. Completely good like this. This is a look on its own. I'll show you guys. So I did a full face and I just did my eyes. Okay. But if you want to be adventurous, you can go in with a little bit of bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the same contour brush that I used last time. Again, you can get it from Walmart. Sephora has contour brushes. Morphe has contour brushes. You can get contour brushes from anywhere. This is just my favorite one. Walmart has a lot of good stuff when it comes to this. I don't know if you can get these from Shoppers. I just stick with Walmart. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It comes with its own brush, even if you guys don't want to get, and as you can tell, I tried this brush. I did not like it. There's nothing wrong with it, per se. I'm just more comfortable with the brushes that I already use with myself, right? So you're going to go ahead and you're going to take a little bit. I'm talking like a little. If you see you have too much, you're going to shake it off. And then I don't bronze my entire face. I still do a contour. So I'll show you guys how to do a contour. It's not a difficult. I've said so many times in this video. It's not, I was gonna say it again. It's not difficult. You just need to, I was gonna do it again. You just need to give yourself time to practice, to learn, to figure out how you like, to figure out what brushes you like, what palettes you like, because not everyone's gonna like this. Personally, I don't even like it too much, but I just think it's easier to show you guys with a powder than show you guys with a contour stick. So you're gonna suck in your cheeks. Right there is where you can see your face goes in, right? You're gonna follow those lines basically. So, and you're gonna go in an upward. So I'll show you. Okay, there's one side. So you can already see the difference, and I've only applied a little bit of powder. And then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna do the same with your other side. And you're gonna want to go up just because it's easier to have more powder up here than it is over here. If you have too much here, you're gonna look like you have a mustache or something. Okay. Once you finish doing your cheeks, so you can blend however you like. If you like a little bit of a harsher line, you're gonna add a little more powder and you're not gonna blend too much. If you like a lighter look, you're gonna blend a little bit more. Personally, this is how I like it. But everyone's different with their makeup, and you're gonna wanna go ahead and find the style and find the way you like to look and the way you like things done on your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab a little bit more, and then I'm gonna follow a straight line down here and then a straight line down my jaw, because you really want to accentuate, especially because me, I have a very round face. I like to accentuate the fact that I do have a jawline, even though I have the chubbiest cheeks in the world. So you're gonna go ahead and just accentuate that by following this line over here. So you're gonna go like this and like this, right? So now you can see that this is a little sharper than this, right? And then for the final step, you're gonna go ahead and do that little heart shape that I did last time on your forehead. And you only need a tiny bit of powder for this one. You do not need a lot, or else you're gonna find your forehead is too dark and the rest of your face is not. I lied to you, this is not the last step. I'm also gonna go in a little bit on my nose, and you're gonna wanna do that just on the sides in a downward motion. So this is what you're gonna look like after you've gone ahead and contoured a little. I'm gonna be honest, I hated contouring at first. I really hated it. I didn't know how to do it properly. I found that it was too dark of like lines on my face, and I was scared to go out, like, oh, everyone's gonna see that I've contoured my face. So I didn't do it for the longest time. But what I will tell you guys is I'm very thankful that I started doing it, because I prefer the way I look when I do have my face contoured. Much prefer the way I look. And from here, you can stop here. Okay, if you want to go a little further, if you want to play around a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a little bit of a highlight, my fave. So again, I'm gonna use the same brush that I used last time. So that's this Perfection Smudge. It's like a little dot, and then I'm gonna go in. Should I show you guys my other highlight? Honestly, I really like this one. I really like this one. I'm just gonna stick to this one. So this is my Becca one. It's Champagne Pop, the same one as I used last time, because it honestly is my favorite. So I just take a little bit of that, and I'll start in the areas that I showed you guys last time. So I do over here, and give it a little bit of a pop. I'll do it on the other side. Not too much, just enough. Just enough so it's noticeable. Take a little bit more, do my brow bone. I love highlighting my brow bone. I don't know why. I just think it like makes it look so much nicer. Like if your brows just don't look good on a day but you highlight them, I know it's gonna sound ridiculous because it's like, why would you want to highlight something that doesn't look good? But it just makes it pop. It just makes it look cute. And then I'm gonna go ahead on my nose, and then with my nose I'm gonna spread it out with the other one that I showed you guys, the same as last time. So I'm gonna take this little fluffy brush here and just spread it on my nose. And I'm not going to be wearing any lipstick today. I don't think it's necessary, but you guys can always go ahead. I'm just going to do my Cupid's bow. And highlight it. Okay. From here, if you want, you can add lashes. I'm not going to show you guys today because this wasn't supposed to be like a whole big thing. It was just supposed to be a very simple look. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to cut it here. Like, we're done. Not doing anything else. I'll show you guys how I look. But this is it. So this is a very simple, only a few steps. It only seems longer because of the video. I'll take my hair down for you guys. My little afro. And, God. So you can go ahead and do the lashes if you're confident. I might put on lashes if I go out, just because I don't like leaving my natural lashes out. Oh my god, what happened to my head? Anyways, so I'll show you guys what this looks like in the natural light. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something. I hope that I was descriptive enough, that I was slow enough, and you guys could follow. Shout out to my cousin Sarah. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to make a video like this to show you guys, especially people who are not very confident with makeup, who don't necessarily wear makeup. Like my cousin said, she never took the time to really learn because no one ever taught her. That's why I'm making videos like this. Honestly, that's my main thing. I have a younger sister. I want her to know how to do stuff. I had the privilege of having a cousin who was like my older sister to teach me how to do a lot of this stuff. So that's why I am where I am now. You get more confident as you go. Like, your first look's not going to be amazing. Like, you're going to poke yourself in the eye with a mascara wand a couple of times. I do it now. But makeup is something that I think is really helpful in terms of expression, in terms of self-esteem and confidence. When I was younger, I would put eyeliner all over my face, but that's where I was at that age. That was my expression. That was my confidence. I felt that I looked good. I look back now and I think I looked like a demon child, but back then, like, you know, and that's what you need to do to find where you are. Like, where I am today, I would not have been if I didn't have that eyeliner when I was in grade 7. I was 13 putting all over my face. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have the opportunity to mess up, to look like a raccoon, to be ridiculous, to play around. And I'm really glad that my mom let me do that. I'm really glad that I had my cousin around to help me fix up all the ridiculous things I was doing to myself. And if you feel confident wearing makeup, then you wear makeup. If you feel confident not wearing makeup, don't wear makeup. Like, by no means am I ever going to say that you need makeup to be beautiful, because no, but makeup is a really good outlet is what I meant to say, to express and to be who you want to be. And if you don't want to wear makeup, don't wear makeup. But I hope this helped you guys out. My little power talk at the end of this. Like and subscribe to my channel. Leave comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. And have a great weekend, guys.